The wonderful thing is I could have been in Israel. I could have been in a community in Brooklyn or somewhere like that. It felt like that to me. But I was just it's just in Bondi, just 2 blocks or so away from where I lived. It's highly emotional for the young boy doing the bar mitzvah and his grandfather, who happened to come out from Israel to be there to witness it. And he's leant forward and just touched his grandson on the chin just before he was about to give his speech. So that's when I know that I'm working on the right project, and that's where I felt as though, what a rich experience was this. It wasn't just a photographic experience, but it was a personal experience as well. Rituals, rites of passage, ceremonies, religious ceremonies. I was very interested in religion at the time too. I was very interested in philosophy. So I wanted to combine all these things. Not only would I learn something, I would have the opportunity to be creative, to express myself. In the rituals and rites of passage, it's part of a movement of someone's life from one stage to the next. I thought by photographing rituals and rites of passage, I might get those emotional moments that I sort of regard the highest in the sort of work that I do. To get the good pictures, you can't just stand back with a long lens. You need to get in, not right in their face, but you need to get close. Otherwise, the pictures are not really very effective. There are times when it feels a bit uncomfortable to be in that space. A funeral, for example, like memorial ceremony of sorts, but that's when you are overly mindful and cautious of just how sensitive you're being. I feel as though I'm capturing the special history of their family and of that young person's life, or that older person's life, depending on what the ceremony is. The camera is what's giving me the reason to be there, and it's amazing what just having one of these sort of, you all of a sudden you're motivated and you feel as though you have a place. I try and work on things that are about possibilities. So I felt by combining a whole bunch of images of all these different religions and through their rites of passage or their rituals, that this would help to inform the whole of society about the differences and about each one. The more you know about each of the different religions, and the more that you can understand them. So that's the impetus behind the project. It was sort of multi-layered. It had a photographic element, it had a philosophical element, it had putting my own little small influence on society through the project.